This is TJ Zwarych with agentsofandom.com with legendary Amazing Spider-Man writer Zeb Wells. My first question for you is about the Hellions. What drew you to writing this group, and of the group, like what's your favorite Hellion?
What drew me to it was Jonathan Hickman's House of X, Powers of 10. I read that. I was super inspired. I thought, man, I'd love to work on something like this in this world. And then realized that I was a comic book writer, and if I played my cards right, maybe I could. So it was really wanting to work with Jonathan, work in that world. And then that universe he had set up, or that society, made me wonder what happened to the people that didn't fit in. What would they do with them? And that led to Hellions. And I think I really liked thinking about Grey Crow, and a character that has done such despicable things, given a second chance. Like, could he take it? How did he feel about having a second chance? Was compelling to me.
Awesome. Any comic book title comes with pressure and stress, but The Amazing Spider-Man, like, that's Marvel's 1A. That's the biggest title. How do you kind of get through the day-to-day pressure and handle the anxieties of their most popular IP?
Yeah, it's strange because it is so much pressure that I don't think you can't grasp it. So it oddly becomes no pressure because you have to push it completely out of your head, or I would not be able to write one word. I would be too stressed out. So it's one of those things that I think when I'm done with it, I will let out a big exhale and realize how much pressure I've been under. But right now I'm just pretending that it's not there.
That it doesn't exist.
Yeah.
I love that. That's the way to go about it.
Yeah, when you have to get it done, you just have to get it done.
Where did the idea of Kamala Khan's surprise death in ASM 26 come from? And are you excited to read Aman Vellani's new issues?
Yeah, super excited.
Of Kamala Khan?
That was all part of the same conversation. Is we knew that book was coming down the pike, and we knew that Kamala Khan was going to be revealed to be a mutant. And it was just at a Marvel Summit, we were just talking about what's the most compelling way to do this. And I love Kamala Khan. I love that character. I love Iman's take on her. I think it's fantastic. And so I had been using that character in Spider-Man. So that's how it all became part of a big stew. That it was fun. It's like Marvel synergy, we all work together to try to tell the best story for that character.
Did you ever have an idea kind of in the writing process of maybe this is going to be MJ, maybe this is going to be Black Cat, or was it always setting up Kamala's new story?
It was always setting up Kamala Khan's new story, yeah, for sure.
And then my final question is, you mentioned in the past you'd love to write Wolverine and Elektra. Have you gotten a chance to read Zeb Wells' Daredevil book? Chip Zdarsky's, Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil book, and what do you think of Elektra now sharing that mantle?
Yeah, I did. I have read Chip's book. I love it. That's fantastic. One of the best Daredevil runs I've read in a long time. And I loved what he did with her. I loved the fact that it was tied into the hand, and that she was kind of reforming, but she was doing it because she had to. But then that led to a conflict within her, like as she started acting more noble, that she started feeling more noble. I thought it was complicated and dark in exactly the way an Elektra story should be.
Thank you so much for joining me. This will be up on the Agents of Fandom YouTube page, and thanks for coming to Edmonton Expo.
Thanks for having me.